Hey, good morning, everybody. 9:04 in the morning. I'm 4 minutes late. That's excellent. I'm quite proud of myself. Trying to get my camera sorted here. What do you feel like looking at today? Do you want pictures on the wall? Books? Where am I going? Books? Dog? One day I'll figure this out. All right. Hello, hello. I did not make it back to lives this week at all. It was that kind of a week, but I am here today. We had some absolutely crazy storms passing through yesterday and last night, as did I think all the people in the Midwest and along the Gulf. I'm along the Gulf. M- My goodness gracious. I think it was the remnants of Arthur, if I got that right. So that's okay. It'll be a little drizzly later today, but it's storms and storms. And but last night was pretty rough. Standing out there in puddles, in rain, because it was raining so hard, thunder and lightning going, and yeah, I'm out there, thunder, lightning, and rain, and she's like, "Yeah, no, crazy human, I'm not going outside, it's not happening, not going outside at all." Well, I sort of a background to use today. Something sunshine, spring sunshine, let's try spring sunshine. Ambiance, what we find. Oh, that's okay, I found a let's see. I found a mountain one. I'm not really out in the mountains. Hmm, what can we do? How was everybody's week? If you're joining in this morning with me or if you're watching this later, hello, hello. Exciting. Did you read anything really good? Did you do any crafting? Did you do anything like that? Did you watch anything good on TV? I'm not a big TV person, but World Cup is all the rage here. It started, I forget when it started, on the 11th? I know they started their second games yesterday. The teams started their second games of the first round. It lasts for a very long time. My husband is British, and so it is soccer, soccer, and more soccer here. And I think as of yesterday, I kind of already had my fill, which is kind of pathetic because it only just began. So I better suck it up and be ready to watch a whole lot of football, as he calls it, soccer for me. So let's see. I guess for right now, we'll just head into a sprint. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do to start off. Um, I might do a few things on my laptop to start off. We'll go with a 30-minute sprint, and when we come back, I will probably be more settled. I don't have anything where I want it to be at the moment at all. And then we're supposed to be up through chapter 21 of our book, The Giver of Stars, for today, so I'm ready to go there. So we'll do a 30-minute sprint, and I will see you when we come back, and we'll talk about the book. All right, happy sprinting. I'm gonna go see if I can get this cozy summer porch retreat in nicely. Let's see. Hello, hello. Come on back. I try to do I try to do the breaks from doing sprints to coming back quietly because I myself have jumped a few times when I'm on a sprint and they do mostly the countdown clock. If anybody's seen the cute kitty cat one, which is great, but then at the end it's like a really loud meow. Even my dog jumps. It's pretty scary. So, did everybody have a good half hour sprinting? I got some reading in. I got a little bit of things organized, did a few things on my laptop, and now I'm here. Anybody read anything this week? I think I'll do books right now. So, what did you read if you're out there? Did you finish anything this week? Did you start anything this week? Since last Friday, I did finish Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Finished that for June. I really, really, I love Harry Potter. I love all the books, but I think the first few are probably my favorites when they're little. They're little kids. I really enjoy these. So that's done for June, and then I believe book 2 is Chamber of Secrets, right? So that'll be July. But this is done for June, so that's good. And I have my little Ravenclaw guy. I need to name this dude. He's adorable. He looks like a boy to me. Let's see. I need to come up with something. I need to come up with a cute name for this guy. He's going to be keeping me company here at my laptop every month as I go through the Harry Potter series. What else did I finish? Oh, I only finished one book this week. Let me see if I can share that. I don't have the physical book, so I will share it through Goodreads. And let me see. It was Green Teeth by Molly O'Neill. Yeah, Green Teeth by Molly O'Neill. I gave it 4 stars. It was a chapter of 3 books, and Green Teeth was one of them. I finally got around to it. It was cute. I don't want to call it a cozy, but to me, it was very similar to Legends and Latte, except that they were on a quest. So Legends in a coffee shop, and it was pretty stationary, but there was a bad guy and so forth. This was um, mythical creatures again, friends, and they were on a quest, and there wasn't all this kind of stuff. So to me, it was very similar. I liked it. It was cute. My favorite character was Jenny, the Jenny. They never really said what she was. They kept calling her a river hag, but I think to me she was more of a swamp monster or something like that. But she was good. The most interesting part for me is they used a lot of mythical creatures I had never heard of, so, like, Welsh, Old English, I can't even think what they call it, the Alaric Alaric or something, which is a Welsh lake monster or something, and I said, "Well, that was interesting." I had to Google that, and yeah, there it is out there, well, in legend anyway, so let's see. Let me see if I can tell you what this is about. I'll just read the beginning part, no spoilers. Okay. It says for fans of T. Kingfisher. Yeah, I seem to be a T. Kingfisher fan, so that's probably why I liked it. I did like it. It wasn't a fun, but it was good. It says beneath the still surface of the lake lurks a monster with needle-sharp teeth, hungry and ready to pounce. Jenny Greenteeth has never spoken to a human before, but when a witch is thrown into her lake, something makes Jenny decide she's worth saving. And that is where the story goes. It was cute. I liked it. I liked it. So that's the only book. That is the only book I finished this week. And then I'm really, really happy to say that no hesitation at all. As soon as I finished our last Friday read, I grabbed this up and read right through it. We're supposed to be through chapter 21 today, and I read right away and got through chapter 21. It got very good. I'm happy to say that because it took a really long time getting going. I mean, I think I had said I was on page like 140 or something before anything really started happening, which it's not even a 400-page book. So that's to me that's like okay, this is slow going. But once it did get going, the story was good. I need to the only books I will do spoilers with is when it's my monthly read, and this is my monthly read for June, my 26 in 2026. I need to find something I can hold up. I meant to get something before I got. We'll just go with a pen. That's all I have right now. So pen is up. Spoiler time. Pen is put away. No more spoilers. Okay, so through chapter 21. Oh, I cannot stand Mr. Van Cleef. He really is horrible. Killed Marjorie's dog, which is not okay with me at all. We had a massive flood, which had me Googling because I was like, what is, what's up with these floods? But I thought maybe the flood in the story was based on a real flood. It doesn't seem to be. There was a huge flood in 1937, which is not this flood. This was a fictitious flood and, just wiped away homes and people and animals and everything. It was just massive, massive amounts of rain, which is kind of funny. The kind of week we've had here with rain and rain and more rain, and they're giving flood warnings everywhere. So kind of similar, I guess. So we had a massive flood. And let's see, Marjorie's dog was killed. And there's still a lot of is it okay for the book ladies to give books to people in the hills and it, changes their thinking and it makes it more difficult. It's all Mr. Van Cleef. Everything revolves around him and he's not happy and he's going to do whatever he needs to do and get a hold of whoever needs to get a hold of to make things go his way. Marjorie is, let's see, we're through 21. So Marjorie is currently in jail and she has just had a baby girl with Sven and now they're trying to get her out. I'm going to assume she's going to get out by the end of the book. I'm still hoping Sven does not get killed. Alice has left Bennett, which is good. I mean, that was a weird situation right there. Alice has left Bennett and probably is going to end up with Fred, which is fine. That's a nice pairing right there. Bennett he's not horrible, horrible. He's just not a really sturdy guy. So there's that. And honestly, I think that's where we are right now. And by next Friday, we will finish up the book. I can put this down now. No more spoilers, I don't think. By next Friday, we can finish up the book. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a 4-star, not a 5-star for me. It took too long to get going. It just took too long. But once the story started rolling along, it was good. So we'll finish for next Friday. It's currently a 4-star read for me. I'm pretty sure it's going to stay a 4-star read for me. And then I am ever so tempted to see what my spinner wheel will pull up for July, but I'm trying not to. I don't want to know too far ahead. Um, I'm curious because I'm enjoying doing this once a month book that I am going through. I think for 2027, I may have to make it so. Where am I going here? Where am I? Right here. There. I go with. There we go. All those books right there. Those are all book of the month. I think I'm going to have to make 2027 my get through the book of the month pile because that pile is growing. And every time I get one book out, two books come in, which is not good. That's not good book math. So I think I might have to do that next year and make book of the month my priority. So I did that. I did that. I think next sprint will probably be. I think next sprint I'm going to work on my cross stitch. That is what I'm going to do. I have done a little bit, not much. I have done a little bit, a very little bit on this since last Friday. So all the trim is done and I put the name in and I decorated down here. The only thing I still have not done is the back stitching because I've done very little. There's some back stitching in pink, some is in lavender, some is in a dark purple. It's almost a gray dark purple, but I just don't like doing back stitching. So once that's done, it will be completely finished once I get the back stitching done. So I should work on it, but I don't like it. And then I did start my coffee cup. Got a little bit, not very far. This will be a coffee cup. This is my little needle hanging here. I got the bottom of the coffee cup going. So it started. This one works up. I like this one. This is probably what I'll work on the next sprint. Get that done. So we will do that. What else have I got going project wise? We actually started a puzzle this week because of the rain. We started a new puzzle. So we got this one. It's really pretty. This came from Amazon. This was from Amazon. It's really, really pretty. It's, let me see if I can show you. It has the weirdest pieces. We've never seen this before. They're almost a plastic. Can you see how they're shining? They're almost a plastic. They're really it's not plastic, but it's like plastic. I've never seen a puzzle like that. It's kinda cool. So that's what we're working on puzzle-wise. So we have a few things going, and I think after tomorrow, maybe, we're supposed to get some sunshine, and I cannot wait. But until then, it's project time when it's pouring rain. So for right now, I guess, yeah, it's quarter 10. I have quarter 10. That's perfect timing. It's time to go off to another sprint. I'm going to cross stitch this time, and I will see everybody back in 30 minutes. Have fun doing whatever you are doing. See you in a little bit. Hello, hello. I'm a little bit late. I had my nose in my cross stitch. Hello, hello. Okay, checking my phone to make sure I've got the volume on. Ever since that one time where I came back from a sprint and I forgot to put the volume on, now I'm always careful to make sure the volume's on. Yes, I had my nose in my cross stitch and I was having fun, so I forgot I had to come back. Got a little bit more done. There's the coffee cup right there. You can see the handle is taking shape, so that's pretty good. Let me show you the picture. I think I left it out. Did I leave it out? Maybe I didn't leave it out. No, I didn't leave it out. I put it away. Hang on a sec. There's the picture. It's kind of neat. It's going to be cute. It's going to go on the wall behind me, I think, when I'm done. Or it might go in the other room. I'm not sure. I have another room that has the TV. It's our second. Well, it's not really a TV room. It's the third bedroom, but it's a TV room, and uh it's got a couch and a bed and a TV and books, and I probably will put more cross stitch on the wall and do decorative things up that way. So, how did everybody do? If you're still with me now or if you're with me later, did you get anything done that sprint? Did you get anything read? Maybe you, I don't know, cooked supper, threw laundry in? I don't know. I see people on sprints do all different kinds of things. Some people go off and vacuum, and come back, and they go cook food, they put laundry in, they do whatever, put the dog out and water plants. That's the fun with sprints. You can use your 30 minutes to do what you need to do to be productive. Mine right now is basically reading and sprinting, and then the rest of the day I'll do what I do. Let's see. I think I've shown everything today that I'm currently doing. I'm totally caught up. I am totally caught up. I have my cross stitch. That's where I'm at. I do have a question for cross stitch people out there. Number one, is there such a thing as a cross stitch project where the patterns are bigger, so the squares are bigger? I'm finding even with my craft glasses, which are I think these are I think these are fours, I'm not really sure. Times four. Boy, those holes are tiny. So I'm gonna see. I think on next sprint, I'm gonna go searching and see if I can find cross stitch projects that are meant maybe for older eyeballs where the stitch is bigger, the little square is bigger than tiny, tiny, tiny. That and how many cross stitches out there talk to their patterns? Do you talk to your pattern? I talk to my pattern. Do you keep your pattern with you at all times? I do. I see some wonderful people out there who just kind of like one glance and then they're off stitching and doing all kinds of me. I check my stitches because I don't have that much faith in myself that I'm going to follow things, but I do like to cross stitch. I love to cross stitch. I love to diamond art. I love to crochet, but now that I'm living in Alabama, there's not a big call for yarn, any kind of afghans or even big sweaters. I mean, it just you might have a little bit in the wintertime where you're in a big sweater, but for the most part, you're not. And even blankets in the wintertime, you might have a few days where you actually want a blanket, but at most, all you're going to want is like a little throw or something very light. So I haven't done any. I haven't done any crocheting at all since I've been here. None, none. It's just too hot. It's too hot to have yarn laying on you to do stuff. All right, I guess I will head off to the next sprint then. My clock says 10:20 in the morning, so we'll say another half hour and then I'll close up for this Friday. I don't know if I will be around next week. This week I didn't get to any sprints at all. I didn't even go to other people's sprints this week, so that's kind of pathetic. I didn't even watch any that that weren't live because usually I try to make one or two, well, one a week that's live, and then I try to catch up on a couple others maybe that are not live. I'm watching replays. But this past week, I didn't nothing, not a one. So I don't know what next week is going to hold. More soccer, lots of soccer, tons and tons of soccer. I know that, tons of soccer. But we shall see. But I will be back next Friday for sure. For sure. Friday morning is my morning. I even look at it as this is my morning to be on my channel doing my sprint. So I look forward to that on Friday. So for now, let's see, I'll switch us over to another 30-minute sprint, and then I'm gonna go see if I can find cross stitch patterns that are made for the bigger holes. All right. Happy whatever you're doing, and I will be back in 30 more minutes. All right. Take care.